Alright. I think we should be streaming here. Need to make some final adjustments here. Gonna pick that up. Did it not pick up my hand? Oh, I hit the tripod. I'm sorry. Oh, wait a minute. I'm making sure it works. It's a little bit laggy, I think. We might be having some lag issues here, but I don't think so. It looks fine to me. Let me change where I'm watching it. Alright, now the fan's gonna ramp up, so that should be great. It seems, I don't know. Let me go watch here. Okay, let me do a little bit of this. Let me see how that does. This might not work. Doesn't seem like it's working here. It claims I'm pulling 30 FPS on OBS. I don't know. I think this might be more work than I'm cut out for. Well, maybe we're good now. Maybe we're good. Let me put this here. And just a little bit of that. I think maybe the biggest problem is how laggy it is, or far behind. I'm not sure. The exposure is really bad. Let me turn down the light a little bit. No, I guess more was better. Move this down a bit more. Right about there. Alright. Okay, well, I guess we're good. I had to watch it on my 12 Pro Max here. But I'm doing a live stream to end off 2020, just showing off all the tech I have. So, of course, you've seen the Galaxy S6 Edge. If I get closer to the camera here. I don't know why he's doing like this fisheye thing, but I am using my webcam like I use for streaming. It's pretty good. Works with my SIM card, but can't get no data on it, so. Now here's one I recently acquired that you guys have not seen. This is my iPhone SE that I bought off my girlfriend. And it's in pretty nice condition, not gonna lie. They got iOS 13 still, which is good. 13 point something another, I don't know. 13.3.1, hey, that's kind of early 13. Well, considering there's like, I think I seen one iPhone with like 13.7. Here's one I don't think you guys seen. This was my dad's old phone I bought off of him. It was working. It was cracked like this, but I dropped it going into the bathroom when I brushed my teeth one night, and the display's basically all black now. This is the original box for it. But I would like to try to find another one like this, because this phone ain't honestly half bad. Not that really any Samsung phone recently is that bad. Like, I think this came out in sorry for hitting the tripod, 2017, 18? Don't quote me on that, though. I can't remember if I made a video on this or not, but this is the iPod Touch 4th generation. This is, the one I paid $10 for. See if it's got a charge. Does not have a charge. I haven't used it that much, but I don't remember if I made a video on that or not. I know I made a video on the 2G. I think I did make a video on the iPod Touch. Now, I do have another iPod Touch that I bought off my mom. This one is the white variant. She didn't use it for how many years? And it's in, pretty decent condition. I mean, really, you're not going to find any that's in nice back casing. Like, that's probably as nice as you're going to get. But, hey, $20, not bad. It's even got the original, paperwork in it. And it has, the serial number matches. Didn't come with a charger or headphones, but I don't care about that. It's got all the right information on it. Of course, this is my white 3GS that I bought for $20. That has iOS 2. I know I made a video on that. This is actually my very second phone. I can get you the model number. The Nokia 2330C. It's an okay phone, it had a color display, had like a built-in FM radio. It was alright for back in 2009, 10. I have all these. I thought I'd show them off. I got 3 battery cases, one of which only works decently. That one kind of does. The 6 Plus one. 5S one I've had forever. This 6S one, I can't get it to work. And then I have my battery bank thing that has wireless charging on the top. So like if I grab my S6 here, put it on top. Boom, charge it. So yeah, I've got a lot of stuff. These kind of count because they're batteries. Just thought I'd show them off. This, I was working on a video before I ran into my health complications. So Windows tablet, the Insignia, NS something another. There's the model number. Fill focus. It's a Windows 8 tablet. I had one back in the day. It was $100. I picked this one up on eBay for like $30, 35, I think, but they are hard to find. And they only came with 32 gigabytes of eMMC memory, which is why there's a micro SD card slot there. I will get a video out on this soon. This is my box of iPhones that I keep. They're like mine, never gonna get rid of them. Unless I really have to. So of course, one of the most popular videos on my channel, the 2G with 1.1.4. You got the 3G with 3.1.3. Let's see. The 3G with 4.2.1. I just kept it because it was in the best condition out of all the ones I've bought in that lot. Let's see. Oh, I guess I skipped over one. This is the 3G with iOS 2 that I bought that had the downgraded iOS 2. I apologize for the laptop. I will show that off in a minute. It's doing my live stream and it's really not the best laptop. 3GS with 3.1.2. You know, it's got the apps and stuff on it. 3GS with 5.1.1. Had to replace the SIM tray, so the serial number and IMEI won't match, sadly. Family got, let's see, the iPhone 4 with 4.2.5, and it is cracked, sadly. Not too bad, though. Out of all those 4S ones, was the least cracked. My personal 5S that I took the logic board out because, you know, it wasn't originally a silver, but I took the logic board out and swapped it into this one because it had a bad battery and I didn't feel like doing a battery replacement. But that was also before we started figuring out on YouTube that you could use isopropyl alcohol to get rid of the stickiness behind it to make it easier. This is the phone I was using for upgrade to my 12 Pro. It's an iPhone 8 and it's turned off. It's got some cracks on it, but you know, it was an iPhone 8. I wasn't trying to keep it in that great condition. It was in okay condition, and the battery depleted on it pretty fast, but I think that was because of me fast charging it a lot, so maybe fast charging wears off your battery. I don't know. Let's see. This box right here is very important to you guys, because this box is all the extra phones I have are the ones I don't want. I said I was going to do a giveaway when I first showed off all those phones, but since I got the health complication on my, with the puffiness on the side of my face, I decided to wait, you know, just to stay safe because, you know, everything's going on these days. But sometime next year, when I'm good and healthy, I'll be giving these away. Of course, I'll sanitize them and everything before I give them away. There's a couple 3Gs in here. This one has a bunch of songs on it. And, there's the 3GS with 6.1.6. It's just not that hard to find 3GS with 6.1.6, so I don't really think I'm going to keep it. A SIM-free iPhone 4 that's locked to Verizon. An iPhone 4S with 6.1.3 that's locked to Sprint. I had the IMEI checked, and they said that it was reported stolen or lost, which means someone probably didn't pay off their bill. Another 4S that's locked to Sprint. I don't know why. Does not have a back cover. It's also jailbroken, but the jailbroken is broke. This one's just... Oh, this is the one that came with the iPhone 3G box, but the Serial number Naomi, I did not match the phone, and it wasn't in the best condition, so I'm just gonna get rid of the phone, keep the box, and then this one was used for parts to fix my white 3G with iOS 2. Really, I don't know. I might keep the iPhone 4 and 3GS with 6.1.6. I kind of doubt it, but these for sure will be going out next year in a giveaway. I'll let you know what video, but that's that. Well, we're getting quite a bit down here. Here's my Apple Watch. I've had this since Christmas 2016. It's a Series 1 42 millimeter. I've had issues trying to hook it up with my iPhone lately, so maybe it's at the end of its life. I hope it's not, because, I've had this thing forever, and I'd hate to see it go. I did go to upgrade once to the Series 3 with cellular, but my carrier didn't support the cellular, so... Well, while we're at it, let me take the webcam off the tripod for a second to show you something here. So right there is my HP laptop. You can see it's recording. It's got an i7 2600 something Radeon graphics. I'll link the actual specs down below. And then sitting below it's my PS4, which I'm sure you've seen by now in the video, the DualShock controller. I can't never get this on the tripod. Yeah, you've probably seen the DualShock controller lurking in. Yeah, underneath is the PS4. You've seen my videos of both my PS3s over there, the one that doesn't work at this point, and the one that does work, which is good. If you got that PS3 that works, hold on to it. But they're both over this way. I'm not going to move them because they are heavy. I don't have my PS2 Slim. I did get that. I don't know if I ever made a video on that. It's a black one. When I was a kid, I had a silver one. I really want a silver one, but the black one that I got, it was such a good deal, and it came with a lot of games. I'll make a video on that next year. I felt like I did, but maybe I didn't. Anyway, let's get to Android devices now. Let me find the box. Well, it's not really Android, it's basically Android and non-iOS devices. Here's my AirPods that don't work no more because they won't charge, and the left AirPod was going quiet, so barely had them a year. Here's my Alcatel MyFlip. You guys seen a video on this, not recent, well, somewhat recently. Runs like this weird Android copy. The one that's missing the back cover, the iPhone 4S, here it is. Very cool color. It was on this really cool iPhone 4 I had that had this as the back cover and had this blue mirror front. That was so cool. And then I dropped it one day at school and it broke in the locker room, so that sucked. But I at least saved the back off of it, even though it's got a couple cracks. And then there's my extra SIM cards I use to like bypass and stuff. If you know, you know. These are two Nokia 1100Bs. Actually kind of getting hard to find, but the reason I bought another one was because this one's mine. I didn't have a charger for it, and this one came with this hilarious, and I mean hilarious, old AT&T SIM card. Like, look at that. When have you ever seen an AT&T SIM card that looks like that? It is hilarious. But I also got the charger too, so couldn't really complain, and now I can play Snake. Galaxy S3 that I bought off my mom was one of her old phones. Still even got the Virgin Mobile sticker on it, but I think I'm going to get a new back cover for it because it's got this weird, I guess it's like discoloration from her jeans, and then it's got like this nick here. This is the cheap Android phone I made a video on. TCL. I'm not even going to try to guess the name. Video's up, you've seen it. HTC 626S. Like I said, this was my mom's phone at one point. I had one too, but of course I cracked it. I'm surprisingly very good at cracking and breaking devices. You would be very surprised. I will make a video next year, hopefully, on all the phones I've used in my lifetime. So stay tuned for that. I will say one cool thing about the PS3 was when I got the first one, I got a white controller, which, you know, white controllers don't come up that often for PS3s, especially like an OG one that's a DualShock 6-axis. And I don't know if there's anything else I was going to show off. No, I think that's pretty much it. I've pretty much covered everything. Oh, I did forget the iPhone 4S with 9.3.6. You know, this one has 7.1.2, but I did upgrade it. It's got my second SIM in it that I always swap between phones. Shattered front, good back. I just don't know if I want to replace the screens on the iPhone 4s and 4S because they're a real pain, because you have to take the back cover off, you have to basically gut out the phone just to get to the screen. Not a very good replacement. I mean, these days, you know, phones are so much easier because you just apply heat, or you put it on a heat pad if you work at like phone repair shop, so you can get the glue to let up water sealing, and then you just pop the screen off and then undo the bracket and take a few screws out. I'm sure you've seen a repair video on iPhone. I don't need to tell you. Well, maybe not everyone, but if you watch tech, I'm sure you have. But that's pretty much it. So next year I will make a video on hopefully everything I did this year and more. Especially that PS2 Slim. Because I feel like I did, but I feel like I didn't. I don't know, but that's my live stream. And by the way, I'm keeping this box because, like, it's hard to find a 3G box. And this is, like, OG one, too. Like, you know, it's got the 3G symbol, SMS. So this is an iOS 2 box. By the way, if you want to see something entertaining, which I guess I could boast, find the old fingertips from an iPhone 3G box and just read it, because it is actually ridiculous how, like, back in the day, you know, nobody knew how to use this stuff, but I thought it was funny. Oh, and it came with the original SIM thing, too. It doesn't look like it's been used, which I thought was pretty impressive. But I'll keep the box, because, I mean, if it was an iPhone 2G box, you know, that's what you want. That could sell like $100 on itself. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next year, and with more tech videos, which, you know, probably gonna be a lot of phones, but I guess that's what I do. Anyway, yeah, see you guys next year.